So lawmakers and the head of the FBI, the CIA, have raised concerns about TikTok, and the reason is because TikTok is owned by a Chinese company called ByteDance. Now, China has laws on the books that compel Chinese companies and organizations to cooperate with any kind of intelligence, national intelligence work that the country might want to do. So lawmakers have expressed concerns that the data of Americans that is on the app, 170 million Americans that use TikTok, could potentially be forced over to the Chinese government. But there hasn't been any specific incidents that the US government has provided of data sharing occurring between TikTok and the Chinese government.
Thank you for, do I stand here? Okay, well, thank you for covering this. I just have a few words to say before I go.
President Trump had signed an executive order to ban TikTok back in 2020. That got blocked by the federal courts after TikTok sued. The Biden administration, when they came in, they revoked that executive order, but they let a review inside the administration of TikTok continue, a foreign investments review. And then there's been some bills introduced in the Senate to try to give the president powers to ban TikTok without naming the company specifically, but that has been stalled in the Senate for quite some time now. So last week, TikTok sent a notification out to some users urging them to call their representatives and speak out against this bill. What resulted was a ton of users who called congressional offices. Congressional offices in different places were getting calls, and some had to even unplug their phones. The head of the China Select Committee in the House and the ranking member then told TikTok that they were misrepresenting the bill and spreading misinformation because TikTok had called the bill a ban, and they're saying it's not a ban. Instead, it is a ban if ByteDance doesn't choose to divest in TikTok and the other application it owns within 6 months of the bill's enactment. So a national ban is possible. India and some other countries, a handful of other countries, have imposed a national ban. So what this bill would do would be to, if ByteDance chooses not to divest in TikTok, it would prohibit the app from appearing in app stores. It would also try to get web hosting platforms to try to take down TikTok and not host TikTok in the United States. So a ban is possible. So far, the federal government has a ban on TikTok use on official devices, and a number of states in the United States also have that as well.
Now, I'm going to make 4 commitments to this committee today and all our users in this country. Number 1, we're going to prioritize safety, particularly for teenagers, and we're going to keep it a top priority for us. Second, we're going to firewall off protected US data from any unwanted foreign access. 3, we commit to keep TikTok free. A free place for freedom of expression without any manipulation by any government.